Welcome, welcome, welcome to Garnetqueentarot, where we are inspired to rise. How are my wonderful Aquarius family doing today? How are you guys doing? Hope all is well. Well, you know the routine, especially for you, Aquarius. You gotta breathe. You gotta breathe. Inhale, exhale twice. Let's clear our space and energy. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Yes, and shake it off. Don't you feel better? You could take another one if you need to. You know how you guys do. Oh, the weather's been beautiful. The sun has been shining. You feel good, right? Let's see what's been going on in your life. Share, open up, let's talk, let's get down to business. Let's see what's happening with the Aquarius. Talk to us. Teamwork. Wow, that's a top thing for you. Because you know you're a loner most of the time. You like to do things yourself or direct people to do it the way you see fit. So what else is going on? Making sacrifices in your life. For who? Or for yourself? What are you doing? What are you working towards? What is that goal? What is happening? Separation. No. It's not the end when things don't work out. You have to separate yourself from things that have happened to you, things that you've sacrificed for, and teams that you're willing to build. In order to continue on your growth path, you have to be willing to build a team of people around you. Even if you could be a team of two, but there has to be compromise. It can't be your way or the highway. You know, you have great ideas, you're very creative, but you're also very opinionated, and you don't always allow others to control the dialogue. You tend to want to be the headmaster all the time. All the time. You got to allow sacrifices. And when they come in, I know it's a lot for you because you're allowing other people to have a voice, but Aquarius, you got to do that. You have to be able to do that and be willing to listen to others from another perspective. It's not always going to be the way you see it, but when you compromise. So right now you're in the mode where you feel you're sacrificing so that you could look at the bigger picture. And that's a good thing for you. That's really a good thing for you to be willing to do that. It's a good thing. I love that because it shows that you're willing to do what it takes. You understand me? When you're willing to do what it takes to build on something, it's going to manifest to what it is you're envisioning. That's what I love about this. You got your Three of Swords. You got your Page of Pentacles. See? And you're more optimistic now. You're recognizing that everything doesn't have to go exactly as you planned. Look at the ending. The Four of Wands. You're going after what you want. Making no excuses. You're looking out to the future. You're listening to your intuition. You're getting really inclined into a deeper space. It's like you're not just talking anymore about what could be. You're turning it into reality. You're going after what it is you're seeking. And it's forward movement, forward movement. I see the growth of a relationship as well. You're coming into your own. Before, you were doing mostly everything on your own by yourself. And you just didn't feel you had to compromise, negotiate anything. Your way is the way. And now, you're realizing that you can't always be in that manner. You can't always walk on that path that's going to take you to just your place of solace and being alone and figuring that if they don't do it your way, then they don't need to be part of your life, and you separate from them. But you're realizing the importance of having a team of people work with you. And like I said, a team could be two people. But I'm seeing you, when you consider sacrifice, is you going through the motions to hear other voices from people that have creative ideas as well, to see if you can mesh with them. So you're building a relationship too with someone, and you're realizing that it was always one-sided. Now you're realizing the importance of sharing with someone and allowing them to speak and have a voice, which is a sacrifice for you. Because you see things one way. When you could be like an artist, and you already envision the picture, and you got your paintbrushes, you got your color paints, and you're creating. You're not meshing your own personal drawing with someone else, and you feel when the sacrifice comes about, that means you're allowing someone else to be part of your picture. Wow. This is a big deal for you, Aquarius. This is a big deal for you. You're realizing you don't have all the answers, and you're not going to diminish the efforts of others because they're not falling in line with what you envision. You're realizing for a beautiful picture to evolve and to come about, you have to let creative juices from others to be part of your creativity for you to have a masterpiece. Because you're fine with doing things alone. But every now and then you get a twinge that you don't want to be alone. But you have to sacrifice to be with other people, because you have to allow other people to shine with you so that you all can shine together. So you feel that's a sacrifice because it's not just your way or the highway. It's riding the highway together with someone else so that you could build a stable and solid foundation so you all can celebrate and come to terms with this new effort, this new plan, this new celebration, this new joy, this new found happiness. And this is where you're your best self. And you're starting to realize that now, that you're happier with someone than by yourself. You do want your isolated hermit mode moments, and you don't want anyone to infringe on that. That's why you're sacrificing. But you don't want it to be constant, because as we grow older and we mature, we realize that human touch, that human feelings, that love is important. And yes, you could still have time away. You could still be by yourself. But think with a more inclusive mindset. That's why the teamwork is coming about. And remember, I said a team doesn't have to be more than two people. It's just compromising. You say sacrifice. I say compromise. You're realizing that in order for a relationship to last, in order for you to continue growing, you have to be willing to work with other people in a teamwork mentality type mode, where it's not just about you. Other people need to be included in your creativity so that you can live long, so that you can last, so that you're able to build that home life, that stable foundation that's not built for one, but built for two or more. And when you adjust to that way of thinking, your whole life is starting to change for the better. For the better. So you could sit on top of the world and just enjoy. Just enjoy. That Wheel of Fortune is showing you so much. It's showing you another lens to look through. And you're gonna be better because of it. Stop saying sacrifice. You're not sacrificing. You're compromising. You're negotiating. And you're allowing love to flow through. And allowing other people to have a voice in your life. So you could have that time with other people and not just be a hermit or isolate and feel you don't need anybody. We all need somebody. We all need somebody. It's part of who we are. We yearn for that. You yearn for your peace and solace, because nobody wants a chaotic life. But being by yourself all the time and cutting off people, it's not going to take you to where you need to be, because then the loneliness will seep in. But I agree, you must be able to have time for yourself to gather your thoughts. So to you, you're right. To you, it is a sacrifice, because people are invading your space. But they're just wanting to be a part of your space. And you already know you don't let everybody in your space anyway. So when you decide on someone sharing their lives with you, you have to be willing to do the same. Because it's going to open up so many doors and opportunities for you, because you're creative regardless. And an artist, most of the time artists like to be by themselves. But in order for your pictures to actually reflect, your artistry to reflect the joy and happiness that's part of who you are, you have to be able to love other people and let them know they matter to you and you're not a loner. So, and your heart breaks for it. Your heart yearns for it. And you know the importance. You can't stand still. You got to keep moving. And you're willing to put the work in. You know, your Eight of Wands is showing a lot, as well as your Page of Pentacles. It's showing that destination. The Knight of Swords, it's just showing that movement. The celebration from the Four of Wands, it's just showing you elevating, going forward, constant movement, compromise. To you, like I said, it's sacrifice, but it's accepting the view of others and letting it mesh with yours until you all can find common ground and build that team. So stay true to yourself, I agree. But be willing to love on other people as well. Love is a beautiful thing. And when you're open to it, so much will come from it. But you're taking chances. You're sacrificing for that better day, for that better time, and letting certain things go, so that other people feel that they have a say in your life, in your relationship with them, so that you can build on where you are right now. It's okay. You're reflecting on what you've been through and how you used to allow people in your life, and then you ran into some challenges that you just felt didn't have your best interests at heart. And not everybody is who they are. You'll be the first one to say, everybody that smiles with you is not your friend. And we agree. We agree. We agree. But you're in a lofty mood where you're feeling optimistic about challenges that you have encountered and how you're still able to move past them. Look at that. Even with the Hanging Man, you're realizing that you could still enjoy life and build that relationship with others, so you can laugh, so you can embrace, so you can fill your heart with joy, so that your tank is full. People matter. You matter. And not everybody is out to get you. But take the time, like you normally do, to investigate people and what they want, but don't diminish their efforts. If you have a better way of doing things, be willing to share that way. Say, oh, the way you did it is different. You don't have to put them down. You could say, the way you did that is different. Let me show the way that I've been doing it. We could learn from each other. That's so different than saying, oh, that's stupid the way you're doing it. That's not how you should do it. Oh, why did you do it that way? That's longer. And that's fine, but a lot of times people like to feel and touch and envision. So you can share with them through your vision how they could compromise with you so you could build together and tweak as needed. But if you automatically put somebody down, they're not going to want to hear what you have to say because they feel you don't respect them anyway. So there's, you know you're going to experience resistance, right? Because you give resistance when you want people to do things the way you want it to do, right? So be willing to teach, be willing to learn, be willing to share, be willing to be your best self, and allow people to be part of your company. Okay? You still gonna be free will. You're still gonna be able to be creative. But help someone to open their creativity. Let them show their creative palettes as well. This is a new day. This is a big day for you. This is time where you're exploring more. You're seeing things at different angles instead of one narrow path. And when you have a dream and you want to create it, it's okay when you have that person to share your dream with. So yes, for you it is sacrifice because this is not what you're accustomed to doing. But be willing to learn from it and grow from it. Garnetqueentarot, where we're inspired to rise and be our best selves. Allow your creativity to flow because you have a lot to share with the world. And it's up to you to open up. Build a team of people that may not always think exactly the same, but are willing to learn and be creative together. So you could grow, they could grow, and we could be our best selves. Don't diminish the ideas and efforts of others as you continue to build on your own. Garnetqueentarot, be inspired to rise. Be your best self. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much for taking the time to share your messages with us so we can learn and grow as well. Take care. Talk soon.